One reason that I like to use Google Chrome as my web browser of choice is that it uses a address bar called the Omnibox. Um, some of the web browsers are making updates so that they have the same features, but I still feel like Google Chrome is leading the pack in this. So let's talk about the Omnibox and what it is and why you would want to use it. First of all, I'm just going to click in the Omnibox so you know where I'm talking about. It's the traditional address bar, if you will. And the thing that I like about the Omnibox is it's so much more than just your address box. So I use it as my search engine. If I'm looking up upcycling pallets, let's just use that example. All I do is treat it just like my search engine, type in my topic, hit enter, and I get results. I don't have to know a web address in order to type it in. If I know that I want to go to the World Wildlife, sorry, I have to spell it correctly, Fund, I don't have to know the website. I can simply start typing the words, and not only does it find it for me, but it predicts it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and you will see that I get a search result with the World Wildlife Fund as the top result. So yeah, that's great, but not that terrific. What else can this Omnibox do? Well, the Omnibox is also a dictionary. If I type the word define and then I choose a word, for example, materialism, notice that the definition pops up even before I hit enter. This is a new feature in Google Chrome that I really like, actually, because I tend to look up more than one word at a time. And so not having to hit enter and then read the definition and then go back up and do another word or go to a website that lets me look up my words, I just use the Omnibox and see the definition right there in front of me. So I love that. The other thing that your Omnibox can do is it can convert. So anything that's measurable, and if you look, you can see that there's centimeter to inches and millimeter to inches and Celsius to Fahrenheit. And I'm going to do convert 45 inches to feet. And notice that what pops up is a great little tool I can continue to use. I can see that 45 inches equals 3.75 feet, but what if I want to change and measure something else? For example, if I want to measure speed, I can change miles per hour to kilometers per hour, and notice that they each have their own little menu that pops up. I can do meters per second, and then do foot per second, excuse me, and I can get the result there too. So just the conversion feature is awesome as well. I love that this is a calculator. If I needed to calculate 234 times 16, again, I don't have to hit enter. The answer is showing in a result directly below the Omnibox. If I do hit enter, you're going to see that I also get a tool that allows me to continue to do more calculations. I also love that I can use the Omnibox for local information. So if I'm looking for local, spell it correctly, local restaurants, notice that it picks up on my current location and then gives me results. So the Omnibox has a lot more features built into it. Those are just some really quick examples. I think even those small features built into the Omnibox makes it a great tool. I hope you enjoy using it. Explore, see what you can find.